Nobody comes to the streets with the intention of fight, or nobody leaves their houses to come prepared to die in the streets. But that does not mean that if the police tries to attack or instigate war against young Kenyans who will be protesting peacefully, anybody will run away. If you start war, people will defend themselves and they will fight back. But
ETV Africa News at this hour.
Thank you so much. Today we gathered here for a mass service in commemoration of the Gen Zs that were killed by the rogue regime of Kenya Kwanza. And we just want to make a statement and remind the government that as we had planned earlier on 25th June, that is on Wednesday, this week, we shall be on the streets. And like I said earlier on, nobody comes to the streets with the intention of fight, or nobody leaves their houses to come prepared to die in the streets. But that does not mean that if the police tries to attack or instigate war against young Kenyans who will be protesting peacefully, anybody will run away. If you start war, people will defend themselves and they will fight back. But we want to make it clear that whatever happened and the death of the 60 young people, including the latest Albert Ojwang, changed the narrative and the thinking of anybody in this country. And we want to tell the police and the Kenya Kwanza regime, those who are asking, why are we protesting and why are we planning demonstrations? We want to tell you that we cannot sit home and relax while the body of Albert Ojwang lies dead at the mortuary due to mismanagement and misuse of powers. The young man was killed in the police cells, and the person who lodged the complaint against him is still working. We are still reminded of the Onyango family, young men who were removed from their houses in Kisumu County, and they were killed brutally, and justice has not been given. Rex Masai, we are reminded of baby Pendo of Nyalenda, Kisumu County, who was hit on the head and died under the out of police misuse of power. Justice has not been served up to today, and therefore we remind the government and the people of Kenya, this is a responsibility that calls for everybody. Let's get out to the streets and demand justice, not only for Albert Ojwang, but for the 60 young people who died miserably, and the government has not taken initiative to ensure that the families are compensated and justice is served. And therefore, on Wednesday is set, and nothing at this point can stop whatever we have planned for Wednesday. It will be peaceful, it will be constitutional, and if the police decides to make it unpeaceful and start attacking young Kenyans, people are not going to run away from you. And to the goons led by Sakaja Johnson and the likes of Gaucho and Swale Sonko, we want to remind you that you are also Kenyans. And like the bishop said, whatever is happening to the people and the young Kenyans is not something that cannot happen to you people. You also have families and you are human beings. One day, if the things you are doing are good, then one day the nature will reward you the same way. Thank you.
Okay, good evening everybody. My name is Joel Oluoch, and today is a serious day in the adventures and momentarities of our country. And I'm so happy that everyone has seen it upon themselves, that there's a change that is happening in this country. And they have realized that if they are not involved, it will be dire for our nation. So as we gather here today in preparation for Wednesday, and also in commemoration of our young men and women that we've lost through protests, we have a lot of things to say. One, we are asking the police that in the event that they are in the streets, they should be there in their capacity to protect the citizens. And that is what, there is no negotiation about that. When they come there and act as goons, that is something that we are not going to allow moving forward. The governor of Nairobi has been seen and heard of in many times where he has hired goons who the other time they were complaining about money that they were given. So there is direct proof that he was involved in hiring goons. We are asking him to refrain, to stop, because if the police and these people don't meddle in this protest, they are as peaceful as nothing else. So we are asking everyone else, and above all else, we are asking the government, President Ruto, just give the people what they want, because you are causing us a lot of trouble. Our country is going to the drain right now. We never foresaw that Kenya would be here at this time. We elected you democratically. Why are you ruling us as if this is a nation that is not governed by any law? We are asking you not to throw dirt on our faces. We are asking you to be a leader you are chosen to be. But if you don't, we are asking you that just resign and leave for us our country. Let us have our own leaders who believe in the spirit of this nation and who believe that we can have a country that would leave a baton for generations to come. As I conclude, I am asking everyone that on June 25th, which is the anniversary of what happened last year, I'm asking everyone from all corners of this nation to come out in numbers to agitate for the rights of those generations to come and to agitate for the rights of those who we lost last year. As we move forward, hii nchi ni yetu. Tuungane, tujenge hii nchi. Usipoungana na mwenzako kutengeneza Kenya leo, hatutakuwa na Kenya siku zijayo. Sasa ni jukumu lako kama mwananchi, jukumu lako kama Mkenya kushikana na mwenzako. Weka kabila yako kando, weka klasi yako kando, na amua tulinde nchi yetu. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.